All right, so now, this uncomfortable coincidence of the wife and the daughter being part of the case of discovering who killed these innocent victims. So let's bring in the attorney for Heuermann's wife, Asa Ellerup, Robert Macedonio. Good to see you, counselor.
How are you, sir? Good to see you.
So the first level of suspicion for the uninitiated is your hair, your DNA, whatever it is on the bodies. Why aren't you involved? To your knowledge, is the wife or the daughter at all implicated by authorities? Have they been completely cleared?
They are not involved, and they've been completely cleared, not only in the first bail application that was put forth with the first 3 victims of the homicide, but today's bail application, district attorney emphatically states that Asa Ellerup was out of the jurisdiction, in fact, in Atlantic City with her children on the dates the homicide took place. More importantly, Victoria was 11 years old when this homicide took place. 11. She was in 6th grade. So I don't know if she was ever been implicated. She was 13 at the time the other homicide had taken place. She was a small child.
Understood. But you know the curiosities that are out there, and that's why I'm
Correct.
asking you to explain them. Now, on an emotional level, you know these people not just as clients, but as human beings. For the daughter to show up, this is the first time we've seen her. We've seen the wife a couple of times. What is bringing them there? Is there still a basis of hope that their father is not who the prosecutors believe him to be?
I'm not sure so much as hope. The last time Victoria saw her father was July 13th, when she left work and said, "I'll see you at home." She took an earlier train back to Massapequa Park than her father did. He never came home. So the next time she saw him was today in court. The only knowledge she has is just like her mother, is what we see and hear on shows like yours. They listen to podcasts and read the newspapers. She's mentally and emotionally prepared to go to court today and start processing this for herself. It's been a difficult journey for her.
I can't imagine.
And then to find out today that she was followed on the train and her DNA was taken, that was extremely emotional for her as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is. I'm trying to figure out how she would process it. I mean, obviously, it's a little spooky, but does it make you think they're looking at you? No, because counsel tells me that that's not what it was about. But still, this is a very bizarre thing to live through.
Right.
Last question. The wife, Asa Ellerup, does she now believe that her husband or ex-husband is who prosecutors say he is?
The answer is no, because she's having a very difficult time processing that the man that she was married to for 27 years, lived with, and was the father of her children and raised her son Christopher with her, was capable of these crimes. She's having a very difficult time processing that, and it's gonna, if she ever comes to terms with it, I'm not sure, but she does not believe that he was capable of these crimes.
Is that just a defense mechanism, you believe, like some kind of cognitive dissonance? Or does she believe something's missing or there's a frame job here?
I think it's a combination of all of them, honestly, because she doesn't want to believe it because it's the process. This is my husband. This is the father of my children. And then she thinks there's a disconnect. She thinks the investigation is flawed. She has, numerous reasons why she thinks they have the wrong guy. And, she's trying to process all that to herself.
Have you heard any talk from the other side that they think there's a chance Heuermann may talk and describe what he did and that there may be more for him to reveal?
No, I haven't heard any of that. I mean, Heuermann has a very, very good defense attorney, and Mike Brown, he's one of the most well-respected in the county. There's been no talk of that. Mike has stated several times he's looking to try this case and have it played out in the courtroom, not in the media, so I've heard nothing of that.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.